Yo, family, what it do? What it is? As like, I'm not even about to do the whole intro because I'm sorry, you're gonna have to hear the intro again in like a minute or so because as I went to go upload this, you guys know, like if you watch my videos, you know I usually record all my content in the morning. So the intro you're about to see was cut at like 6 a.m. this morning, and now it's currently 10, and I'm about to upload this video. And as I go to upload the video, I see that the channel hit 100 subscribers, yo. Like, and like, I'm really shocked, like mind blown, to be honest with you. Man, if you go back to the first video on this channel, like, the first thing I said, my therapist suggested that I start a YouTube channel just as an outlet of somewhere to like just put my thoughts or just to do stuff at, just because I was just like, had so much stuff that I was just thinking about or just mentally processing that I needed an outlet for it. So he was like, hey, you might as well just start this. So to think that something I started as a form of therapy is turned into something that I genuinely enjoy, and it seems like at least 100 other people genuinely enjoy. I can't explain how much it means. So, like, and I know 100's not huge to, like, everybody, but it's big to me. So, I appreciate each and every one of you. And, yeah, as you can see, we got the Saints on, though. We getting ready to go beat the shit out of the Vikings. So, that ain't stopping. We'll still be with the Bigs later on this week, but this is just an extra video, and it's crazy because in the intro you're about to see, I'm ending it off talking about how I'm just so appreciative of everybody who clicks on these videos. Like, you don't have to do that, but you do it anyway. So, genuinely appreciate it. Love each and every single one of y'all. Shout out to y'all, because, like, this is insane. Like, literally never thought that this would happen, but hey, here we are. That's dope. And let's get to the intro again. I'll talk to y'all, man. Yo, family, what's good? What it do? What it is? I am not back with these bigs yet. Yet, obviously, from the title of this video. So, this is just I had some extra time. My homie was gracious enough to let me record cutting his hair. I want to put out there right now, I am not a barber. Not a barber. Not a barber. I just cut hair. Alright? I just cut hair. It's that simple. So, I cut my hair and I cut the people that I know. So, it's that simple. Yeah, but this is just some extra content, man. I wanted to show you guys some appreciation. I appreciate everybody who clicks on any video that I post. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to take time out of your day to click on one of my videos. So, I know everybody's usually here for the sports at this point, but this is just something extra for those who care, I guess. But without further ado, let's get into the cut. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do, right, we just want to comb everything out, and then we want to debulk everything, get it down to just one even length. So, my homie Mitch here, he just likes straight up regular Caesar cut. Doesn't really like tapers, no fades, nothing like that. Simple dude, right? So, get everything down to one length. I always try to get him to grow his beard out. Like, he refuses. I have a rule with beards, alright? I feel as though if you can grow a beard, you have to grow a beard. For those who can't, because there are some of us who just cannot grow beards. So for the fallen brothers, you gotta do it. So anyway, you'll see me just go through and debulk everything, get it all down to one length, and you'll see I'll keep going back to this and debulking some more as the cut goes on. You're gonna see me do a whole lot of perfectionist stuff, probably. You'll see me going against the grain in some of its darker areas, but I usually go with the grain with him. But there are some divots in his head where I do have to get in there, so you'll see that. So, you'll see both sides. Yo, I should, now that I'm looking at it, next time I should leave him with just the mustache and just shape that up, like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually about to cut his hair in a little bit, actually, after recording this voiceover of me cutting his hair, so that is definitely insane, but, yeah. I was thinking about leaving the audio in with this and just trying to lower the audio, but we were laughing and just messing around so much, like, we talk so much shit. Anyway, we're gonna get into the lineup now. Now comes the fun part. We're getting into the lineup. Alright. Gotta get, some people go super high above the ears. I do not like that. I do not like it. I try to keep it very low and under the ear. Like, if you get what I'm saying with the lineup around the ear, I don't like it when you can see the lineup above the ear. I try to keep everything behind the ear nice, shaped up. Again, I am no barber, so don't expect pro tips. It's just what I see as what looks good to me when I'm cutting. The story with how I became, like, able to cut hair. Hey man, we all know around pandemic, those prices started going crazy. So, luckily for me, before pandemic started, I had a private barber. Like, I would go to his house and he would give me cuts. So, he was going to retire soon and he was like, hey, I'm not going to be cutting much longer. And I was like, yo, if you don't mind, can you show me how to cut my own hair? Or just show me the basics of cutting hair and I'll figure the rest out. And that's what he did. Like, for the next couple appointments, I brought my own clippers. Like, so I went, got clippers, and I would bring them. And instead of him cutting my hair, he would just show me. Like, he'd be like, alright, put this guard on, do this, use this, X, Y, and Z. That's how you're supposed to do that. Between that and just watching different barber videos, like, there's so many out there. 360 Cheesy, Beam, like, there's so many barbers out there that go crazy, so shout out to them. Definitely helped me learn how to cut. Hopefully I don't get roasted by any of them, but yeah, man. So I ended up cutting my own hair at first, and shout out to all my homies that, you know, let me practice on them to get to where I'm at right now, which is, I feel, a comfortable level. I don't think I'm an expert barber, but I'm at a comfortable level. But right here, you'll see me starting to work on his hairline. I just like to hit it with some alcohol, wipe it down, make sure his hair is all sticking, like it's not gonna move. I don't want his hair moving, because if I'm doing his hairline and I cut it one way, and then he brushes it at another time, and it's looking another way, so that's just why you put the alcohol on it, to what I believe anyway. Again, not a professional, but to what I believe, that is why you wipe down the hairline with alcohol, is to make sure that the hair, you wipe it and brush it, make sure the hair doesn't move while you're shaping it up. But yeah, so, look man, one thing I try to make sure I don't do is push anybody back, because I'll be seeing some videos, man, and I'll be like, oh my god, oh my god. So I'm very gentle on people's hairlines. Like, you won't see me trying to dig into somebody's hairline to give them the sharpest possible hairline and pushing their shit back. I just won't do it. I refuse. But yeah, man. So we're getting in there with the razor now. I'm so sorry for the camera angle for this. This was like one of my first times recording myself cutting hair, so, you know, a swing and a miss on the razoring, but you just gotta get the fine touches in there, my dog. You gotta get the fine touches. But back to the end of the story about me learning how to cut hair. That was just it. I just kept practicing on myself and my dad and a couple of my best friends, and here we are. But yeah. Hey man, you gotta get them cheeks too, man. Make sure you get the angle. Oh my god, you make sure you get the right angle if you are going to use a razor. My first time using a razor, of course, I try everything on myself before I try it on anybody else. Yo, I fucked myself up so bad with that razor about 3 times in a row. Just cooking myself, just cuts everywhere. Like, I was like, holy shit. My thumbs were fucked up from trying to put the razor in, trying to razor, and then go back over with the trimmers just on the beard, because you gotta make sure it is even. I'm a beard specialist. Like, I take beards very serious, and it kills me that he doesn't let me, like he needs to grow out his beard so I could really let him achieve his final form. He's not reached it yet, and it upsets me. It's cool though, it's alright. It's what he's into. I'm not gonna lie though, I be trying to change like everybody whose hair I cut, I slowly change them into men of beards. My boy Nigel, I might have a video of cutting his hair up soon. It's possible. But he now has a beard. Oh my god, and I worked for years for this. Had to argue years for this, yo. But no, now we're just going back over, brushing everything down. We're getting some final details in, because everything has to be sharp. That's important. That is very important. Going back over that hairline one last time. So, this is the part. Mitch likes eyebrow slashes. So one time when I was cutting his hair, I always shape up his eyebrows. So one time I put slashes in his eyebrows, and like he got hooked on it. Like that was it. He was like, yo. Like one time I almost forgot to do the slashes. He was not having it. But that's the homie. That's really my dog. But this is basically the end of the cut, yo. You know, hey man, you guys tell me, did we get the homie fresh or what? Like, I'll put up the before and after, but like I feel like we got the homie fresh. I feel like we did something with this guy. It's nothing crazy, just little Caesar. You gotta show him real quick. Show him real. Yes sir. Yes sir. You guys let me know, did we get the homie fresh or not?